Hello. Hello, everybody. Good morning / afternoon, depending on when you're watching this. And happy Easter, if you celebrate that. Very cool. It is Easter again for... I was thinking about the date, but it is April again. So we got some April showers to hopefully bring Mayflowers. It is definitely raining out where I am right now. So I'm going to be pulling some cards today. And if you're pulling any cards, just let me know what they are in the comments. And if you have any other interpretations of the cards after I explain them, I think it's real interesting what different people get. I just go with what I know from what I learned originally, and it seems to connect with people really well. And if you think about how symbology works, it makes sense, because if the divine or if spirit was to give you messages in symbols, it would be with what you know, unless you make new connections, in which case then it works. But yeah, so I'm gonna be pulling a couple cards today. Let's see what we get. I got a 6, so that's interesting. Alright, let's see. Let us see. And if you're interested in getting a reading from me, you can use the Book Now button on Instagram and Facebook, or you can go to casterscabinet.com and you can book there using my Acuity page. And yeah, let's see what we get. Okay. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. You're experimenting. There are so many people telling you what to do. You have a lot of people telling you that you should be doing things a certain way, which is fine if you're looking for advice. But if you're not, then it's unsolicited, and it makes things a lot more difficult, because then they cram your head with all of this information that you don't know what to do with, rather than just asking for advice and getting that. So you're holding this staff here. This is your passion and your path, and then everybody else is coming from underneath and giving you all of these paths, saying this one would be better, this one would be better, this one would be better, me. But they're not yours, right? That's their path. That's not yours. So the best thing would be to hold what you care about close to you, and realize that, again, like I've said before, they're not paying your bills. They're not living your life for you. You are the one who has to make the decision on what you want to do in life, right? So they can say whatever they want till they're blue in the face, but it doesn't matter, because you have to make the decision at the end of the day. They could be giving you good advice that you're not taking, but if you just allow that stuff to build up, right, it's going to make this a lot more difficult. See how much he's fighting? He's fighting them off like it's crazy. But the whole point is, like, if you're secure in your path, then none of this will affect you at all, right? So you really do want to remove this kind of feeling, You don't want to have to fend off yourself or defend yourself when you're talking about your passion and your path. That is not what it's about. And you also got the Page of Pentacles. So, you know, these are the messengers. You know, you're getting messages from the physical world, probably telling you about a new path that you're going to be going on rather soon. The page is before the knight, which is before the queen, which is before the king, right? So this is the beginning stages of a new path that you're going to be having on the material plane, in Earth. So it could be family, it could be friends, it could be work, anything like that. This is popping up to me. There is going to be stuff that pops up that could be challenging for you, but that's just life in general, right? You have to be able to see the challenges for what they are, experience them, move on, and then take that as a lesson that if that comes up again, you know how to deal with it, right? So, and that paired with this really shows me that, like, you're not on the wrong path. As much as this might make you feel like you are, even though you have one foot in the water and one foot on land, so you're very secure and mentally equipped to deal with whatever it is that's going on right here. But and the Page of Wands is basically telling you, like, yep, we're on the right path. We can keep going now. You know, I'm giving you messages. I'm allowing you to think clearly. So, and it's mixed with Earth, right? So it's the communication in which the Earth is able to put its intentions out into the world. But right now, it's just a thought process, right? You're still in the beginning stages of this whole thing. It's at a 7. 7's pretty far into it now. You've gotten past the first trial, the first problem, and then you get to the soft victory of the 6. The 7 is often it's a good number, but it can also continue a small blip or issue that would basically finalize what the general gist of this venture is going to be, right? So it's basically like putting it into perspective to make you feel more secure in your path. So because 7 has to do with abundance and luck and positive emotions, stuff like that. But you definitely want to make sure you're listening for any signs that you get specifying you are on the right path, because that's what you're getting. Messages. It could be from a person too, because it's pentacles, so it's earthly. So certain people that you admire could be giving you good advice and could be cheering you on. Those are the people you want to listen to. You want to listen to the people who aren't going to poo-poo on your dreams, you know, and pearls before swine, right? Don't give something to someone where they're just going to eat it and poop it out on the other side. Don't do it. If you know they're going to crap on whatever it is that you have going on, don't tell them, because it doesn't affect them very much when they say that. It affects you, and it will affect you more so than you think in the moment, but it will affect you, and it will come up again, and you don't want it to come up again, especially now that you're at 7. You're really far into this venture, right? If you want advice, go to people who you know will give you good advice and won't tarnish the mindset and the visualization that you have going on for the end goal of this, right? So there are a lot of people giving you really unsolicited advice, it seems like, and they're trying to get you to go a certain way because of how they think, but it's not going to make things better. It's just not. Listen to the people who actually want to give you good advice and want to be there for you during this whole venture, because they are there. They are giving you messages. They are trying to help you out, but just make sure that the others, the people who don't have your best interests in mind, even though they might say they do, it's a projection of other people's insecurities and things they went through trying to tear it down, because subconsciously, and it's probably not even conscious, subconsciously, they're probably going through and being like, well, you know, I didn't do that. I couldn't do that. It's literally not possible because I wasn't able to do it. And it's like, well, that's not how life works. You know, some people are like, man, quitting smoking is literally impossible. I tried every single possible thing and it is impossible. It is not possible. So you shouldn't try either. What a pep talk, huh? So, yes, listen to the people who have your best interests in mind. Don't let all of this funk get in the way. It's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. Because at the end of the day, like I said before, and I've said it multiple times, they don't pay your bills. They don't live your life. They don't make all these projects a success, but you do, right? So that's what I would say. Keep in mind, it's your life. Freaking do it to the max. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Okay. All right, guys. That's what I got for cards today. If you had any questions about anything that you got, or that I got, or anything like that, just give me a comment, send me a message. If you want to book an appointment with me, you can do that using the Book Now button on Facebook and Instagram for Castor's Cabinet, or you could go to castorscabinet.com and you can book there. So yeah, just let me know if you guys have any questions, and I will see you tomorrow. Happy Easter.